Hi, everybody, and welcome to the call. Today, you're going to learn about becoming an independent wine consultant with the Wine Shop at Home. I'm going to walk you through all kinds of cool things that the Wine Shop at Home has to offer, and then we're going to see if it's a good fit for you, which I'm sure it will be. My name is Shelley Whitmarsh-Beal, and I'm the Director of Field Development here at the Wine Shop at Home. This is a picture of myself and my daughter when she was 3 years old, and this was just she was 3, so I started when she was basically born. So I entered the direct selling world about 14 years ago because I wanted to have that fun flexibility and that income to be able to stay home with my daughter. What I learned really quickly is this can turn into a career very quickly, and I haven't looked back in 14 years. So I absolutely love it. There's so many perks and benefits too, and I'm sure that you'll learn more about those. You'll learn more about us tonight, and I think that you will agree with me. This is a picture of me now, 14 years later. My daughter is 14 years old. And I love being a part of the Wine Shop at Home. I think it's a unique company. I think it has nothing but high quality, high class. The people that run it are absolutely amazing and have that direct sales background as well as wine background. So it's been really exciting to be a part of this company, to see it flourish and grow and be able to offer such an amazing opportunity to people and watch their lives change, right? And turning their wine shop business into a career. And we have many people that actually even make over 6-figure incomes. So that's really exciting to see. So what we're going to cover tonight is obviously what is Wine Shop at Home, what we offer, wine and more, wine tastings and our wine club, and what's in it for you. Of course, the perks, benefits of becoming an independent wine consultant, including that income, and then how you get started today. So let's talk wine and what we offer. So award-winning wines, new wines monthly, our artisan collection wine club, and our philanthropy. So let's look a little bit closer at each of those areas. So our award-winning wines, it's pretty awesome to see. I think we've entered over 50 or 60 contests, and every single contest that we have entered with our wine has won an award. So that's exciting to see. We have a second generation world-class winemaker. His name is Alex, and he creates all of our wines. But we like to say that the vineyard, basically, our vineyards are the world's vineyards. That's the best way to say it. So we're able to get wines and different juices and blends from all over the world, and then Alex creates his own wines from that. So every wine that we offer is unique. You can't find it in stores. You can't find it in a tasting room. You can only get it through an independent wine consultant with the wine at the Wine Shop at Home. We have a YouTube page. If you just go to YouTube and go to Wine Shop at Home, you'll be able to see Alex talk about the wines, how they're made, how they were created, and how they are unique to us. So that's really exciting. And having somebody that obviously is a pro at this and an actual winemaker, I think really kind of singles us out from everybody else as well. So award-winning wines, and that's nice to be able to say to people, I work for a company that produces award-winning wines, and I think that's like people want to hear that, right? And that really implies quality, which is what we really stand behind. Our wines start as low as $14 and go up to the high 60s. So we do have a budget for everybody. So whatever people are looking for to, from a sweet wine, from a bold wine, smooth wine, whatever they want, we actually have something for everybody. So something for everybody's price point, and then something for everybody's palate, which is kind of fun to say too. So award-winning wines, everybody's in their budget, right? And then all different kinds of flavors and taste. And so people are able to really pick out what's unique to them and what they love. Every single month we have new releases come out. This is a picture of our June releases, and I love these beautiful bottles. We also create our own labels. So on top of the wine, right, you have your labels that we create. This is part of our wine club as well. So wine club comes out every single month. People can choose to be a part of that wine club, 2-bottle or 4-bottle wine club, up to them. They can do all wet, right? All whites, all reds, whatever they choose as well. They can also pause it. So let's say they just want that wine every other month, or they are going to be on vacation for 3 months. They can actually pause that wine club too, and they can get it back going when they're ready to. So I love that, and it's completely personalized to each person as well. And as an independent wine consultant, you can partake in our wine club too. So that's really nice to see. Every single wine comes with these fantastic VIN note cards. So these tell you about the wine. So this is the Adagio 2013 Merlot, and see that bottle here. So this talks about obviously all of the different elements of the wine, the vintage, the varietal, the appellation, alcohol, and so on. And every single wine comes with this card. Another cool thing I love about these cards is on the back side, there is a recipe that complements it. So balsamic pork and strawberry salad sounds fantastic with Merlot. So you can actually create that recipe too. And these cards you have at your tastings as well. So I even have guests read them, right? See how easy it is to be a wine consultant. You don't have to be a wine pro. You don't even have to, completely like, I love wine. You don't even have to be that person. You could be somebody that really appreciates wine, loves to share with other people, and have a good time doing it. And we give you all those steps and support that you need in order to be able to talk about the wine and feel like you are confident in it, and that's important as well. So very cool to have those cards. We have about 35 different wines that are available every single month. So your customers are able to find a wine that fits their palate, like I said, and also their pocketbook. So our wine club, I touched on it a minute ago. The wine club, it starts at a 2-bottle wine club, and it starts at $34.95 a month. There's all different kinds of perks that go with it, and you learn more about that as you become a wine consultant. But no, this is an option for your customers to join that wine club, your host to join that wine club. And there's even some perks, or the host can get even that wine club for 50% off when she hosts a tasting. So let's talk about our philanthropy. This is our Raise Your Glass campaign, which is all about the America's Mighty Warriors. America's Mighty Warriors is a nonprofit organization that honors our troops, the fallen, and their families with programs that improve quality of life, resiliency, and recovery. All the funds basically donated allow us to support this cause, which is pretty fantastic. We contribute 2 bottles for every bottle, and to kind of give you an idea of what we do and the dollars that we contribute. Just in the first quarter, we donated, I think it was $22,000 from the sales of the wines. So that's pretty fantastic to see. And that was just through first quarter. So we're obviously giving them checks like that every quarter, and some quarters more than others. They're even a part of our national conference that we hold, and we're having our conference here in July in Las Vegas, and I'm from Las Vegas, so I say here. And they're going to be there, and it's pretty awesome. They're talk about the basically their foundation and how we partake and how we give back to it. And even one of our owners sits on their board now, which is pretty awesome. And this is a new philanthropy to us, and we just started this last year, and you'll see there's all different kinds of wines that come out in that complement. And so people also can choose the wine, right? Different kind of varietals like I talked about, but also if your customers wanted to do a monetary donation to the cause, we do that too for them to help them and to be able to contribute to the cause. So just a nice thing that we partake in. So let's talk about how you make money. What do you need to do? So primarily what you're going to do are tastings. Okay, so what is a wine tasting? So obviously it's getting together, sampling some fantastic wines with a little bit of some treats on the side, right? Some chocolate, some cheese, some grapes, super simple. But what happens is your host purchases what we call a sampler. The sampler with shipping and tax costs about $55, and it's part of our perks program. There's about $200 in wine, and it comes with 6 bottles of wine. One is a fun, fantastic host thank you bottle. So this month it's a You Are Brilliant bottle, which I love. I think it's so pretty. And then 5 other full-size bottles of wine. This is what your host are going to, or your host and her guest are going to sample at the wine tasting. And you saw those cards that we talked about that I showed you that have all the different steps and tips on there that you can share with all of your guests. You're just going to read those, and they're going to be able to taste that wine. And you're only pouring about an ounce of wine into everybody's glass. So those 5 bottles actually can serve probably about 16 to 20 people, believe it or not, because it's just a tasting, right? They're just tasting different things. Those bottles, when you leave for the evening, your host gets to keep those because she purchased them as part of her host perks, of course. But there are other host perks that the host is eligible for too, and you're able to learn a little bit more about those as you start with the business, and then you're able to share those with her host and get her excited about hosting a wine tasting. So very fun, very simple. Since the wine is shipped directly to your host, you just have to basically bring some lap boards for them to write orders, a calculator. There is a wine bag where you can just basically throw in anything you want. The posi pours, and what those are the things that measure out the wine that your guests are going to be tasting. But you're literally in with one bag and out with one bag. super, super light. Also, the tasting max probably 1 to 2 hours. It's pretty fast. They're just tasting the wine, you're collecting orders. And then because you're going to leave that wine with them, they're able to taste even more after you leave. And they can obviously have more of that wine because the host purchased it. And then you're on your way. So super simple to be able to come in and out. But it makes it nice, right? So other people want to host and like, oh my gosh, I'm trapped here all night. It's not like that. It's a really nice experience and it's social. And I think people need us. How many times do you hear people saying, I really need to get together with my friends? And what a fantastic, unique way to be able to get together, have fun, social, and you're making that income, which is really exciting too, right? And that's probably one of the reasons that you decided to join. So what's in it for you? Let's talk a little bit more about that. Talked about what it's in it for your host. So all different kinds of opportunity that the company offers in terms of a free vacation. Every single year we have an incentive trip that is announced right now. Our sales team is working towards Costa Rica, which will happen in January of next year. You have about a full year to work on that. This July, we'll announce the new trip where we're going to be going next year. So that's always exciting at conference. We obviously love to give people gifts and scatter them with recognition and awards, all kinds of cool things. But really, even more than the perks and the awards and recognition, it's about being part of a team and a team of people that are kind of like-minded, right? They're wanting to go out there and make that income. They're going to want to maybe go on that incentive trip. They're going to want to get together for, for the conferences, but it's a camaraderie and the friendships that you're going to make. It's really amazing. There's friends that I still have that I met 14 years ago, my very first company. I was with that company for, 6 years almost. And just amazing, amazing opportunities that you have within the industry, but also the friendships that you create. And I think that is a unique kind of a thing to what you would say like a traditional job, right? And let's say, you're working towards that trip, you're making that income, but at the end, if you have a traditional job, do they send you on a vacation that's all paid, all expenses paid? Usually not, right? Awards and recognition are created through different promotions and things that the company offers monthly and also yearly. So a lot of cool, different, unique opportunities that you're able to take advantage of when you're a part of the Wine Shop at Home. So let's talk about flexibility, when and how you work your business. So one of the cool things that I really love about what we offer and what even the industry offers as a whole is when you are traveling, let's say, or when you can't be home, you can go and you can work from Starbucks. You can work from your car if you needed to. It doesn't really matter. You have the flexibility to really work your business wherever you want. And I think that's a huge thing too. So if I, have to be on vacation, and not that I'm going to work on my vacation, but if I needed to check in or do something, I can do that. I can do it from wherever I want to do it from. And I love that. Let's say you like to work at night because you're more productive and kids are sleeping. And that's how I initially worked my business. I worked in the evenings and I was able to do that. I didn't have to work from a strict, like a 9 to 5 type of schedule. So I love the flexibility that you can work where you want to and when you want to. But also you can choose how you work your business. Our heart of our business are tastings, right? Because people want to taste that wine. But you have other opportunities. It doesn't have to be just a live in-person tasting. You can do virtual tastings, which means you might live in California and you have a friend that lives in New York and she wants to do a tasting. You can do that because remember that sampler ships right to her and she is able to do that tasting, and you can just be on the computer or on FaceTime and you can be walking them through it, and they have the cards and everything. You're just there for questions, which is really, really nice. So you can choose to work that way too. How about Facebook parties? If you wanted to set up like a Facebook party, you can do that as well. So there's so many different things that you can do and figure out how you want to work your business. You can do events, of course, too. So anything, anywhere, basically, you can work your business how you choose to, because it is your business, kind of your business your way, right? But the tastings, I think, are going to give you probably the most sales, of course. You're going to meet the most people, of course, that too. But remember, you do have opportunities to work it other ways. So that is nice as well. Let's talk about income. You start earning 20% of what you sell. It can go up to 44% if you choose to go up the ranks in the compensation plan and start to build a team. If you do choose to build a team, you are going to earn some bonuses as well. That's like a thank you from the company for supporting them and welcoming them to the Wine Shop at Home. There are cash bonuses available at the higher levels of the compensation plan. And like I had said before, we do have six-figure income earners. So that's important to know. And what that says is the compensation plan pays, right? There's a lot of opportunity within what we have to offer. Alone from obviously the wine, you have the perks, you have all kinds of cool stuff going on, you have the camaraderie, you have the conferences that we go to, the trips, all those fun things. Also, that income is obviously important, right? To be able to earn. And you definitely have opportunity when you see that there's people making this into a career, which is completely true. So I love to see that as well. We have a rich rewards program. So if you're just starting out in your wine business in your first 100 days, you can earn over $1,200 in rewards and commissions. We basically give you gifts for hitting different challenges in that first 100 days of business. And it's wine and it's swimwear, it's all kinds of cool things. And then we have what we call a WOW package. Your WOW package is included in your first month of business. I'm going to talk to you about the business kits here in a minute. But the WOW package includes your own personalized website, the wine cellar, which is the back office and gives you access to our Wine is Social network, which is basically a image center, all kinds of cool images and stuff you can use for your business in social media. We also have a planner that's set up that the company kind of creates different posts and stuff. You just have to auto post them to your Facebook, your Twitter, whatever it may be, however you want to do that, which is really nice. And then we also have an app, right? So if you don't want to use your home laptop or desktop or whatever it may be, we have an app and you're able to conduct your business solely on that app as well. So a lot of opportunity. After your first month, the WOW package is $17.95, but you get a ton of stuff, including also a customer newsletter. So definitely worth it, and a tax write-off, which we like that too. So startup kits and kit options. Let's talk about that. So on the right here, you're going to see a picture of the kit flyer. The picture that you see up there at the top, that is part of the premium kit. So the premium kit will start at the bottom, starts at $299. That actually comes with 12 bottles of wine. So you get 6 bottles initially in your kit, and then you'll get another 6 because you're able to choose what sampler you want for your launch party. So it's included in that price. Starter pack is $149. That includes 2 bottles of wine, plus all your other business tools, just like the premium kit does. And then we also have a mini kit that's $79. And that does not include any wine, but it has the business tools for you to start your business. So a lot of opportunity there. Again, different price ranges, just like the wine has different price ranges, so are the kits. So there's something for everybody's budget as well. So again, starting as low as $79, you can join us here at the Wine Shop at Home. So think about who invited you to listen to this business opportunity, to collect that information, obviously, and I'm sure you'll have questions, so you can refer back to them. They'll be able to help you, or you can always reach out to me. My name, again, is Shelley Whitmarsh-Beal. I'm Director of Field Development here at Wine Shop at Home. You can email me at Shelley, SHELLEY, at wineshop@home.com. Or please, welcome to find me on Facebook. You can private message me there too, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. So I hope everything was answered for you tonight. Kind of think about where you're at on a scale of 1 to 10. If you are not at a 10, that means you still have questions. So please reach out, because we want to be able to give you all the fantastic information that you need. And it's really an exciting time for the company. We have amazing owners, and there's so much opportunity that you're going to be able to see and be a part of. So we hope that you join us, and thank you so much for listening.